So let's resume where it ends. So here is like we have to find out if the question is given like group wise, that there is three groups, there is this, there's like big type of data, and there is like group wise segregation, then we have to use like in the previous section there is like ranges and all, but here it is some change. Okay, before continuing this, in the previous video has searched about, I mean, I have told about the discrete groups. Okay, so or discrete series, but if it is non-continuous series, that is not a continuous series, but if it is non-continuous, so as we have seen in the previous range problem, we have to just minus and plus 0.5 to get the same ranges. Like it is non-continuous, we have to first make it to continuous, then we're gonna solve just like we have solved the previous one. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So now comes this problem, that is problem of combined group, and I'm swearing that it is the last formula you need, and it is simply very easy to remember, not like the previous formulas, and it is relatively easy. So yep, so here come the solution. See the problem there. Subgroup is given A, B, C. Number of men 100, 200, 300. Average weight of them is given 20, 30, and 12.5. It is very low, but who cares? And there is like SD of them. That is SD of the data. That is 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now the question is what we have to find out. We have to find out the SD of the whole combined group. Okay. So it will be the question, and SD will be given. Without that we can't solve anything. So please understand the concept, not very deep dive into the formulas, because you eventually will forget the sum, but understand the concept at least. So yep, so here is the solution comes. So SD for the combined groups. So here come like same ABC. So first see the formula first. Okay, so sigma equals to, so as we know sigma denotes the SD of the whole group, whole combined group here. So sigma equals to root over n1 sigma 1 square plus n2 sigma 2 square. Okay, so here we are considering there is only 2 sigma. What is 2 sigmas? 2 SDs are given, 2 averages are given. So if the question want to mention you that you have to use mean or the mean is given, then it will mention it as average. As we see that here it is given average weight. Okay, if you can see average weight is given. So as average weight is given, so there is 3 uh, mean is given. As there is 3 data, so 3 mean are given. So the formula, this formula is just for 2, when there is 2 SDs and 2 means are given. So for that we have to do it like this. When there is number of men or number of flowers or number of something, we have to consider that as n1, n2 and n3. So three things I have told. When there is number of things, like number of flowers, number of this, that, so that we have to consider it as n1, n2, n3. Average we have to consider as like x1, x2, x3, I mean x bar 1, x bar 2, x bar 3, and the SD we have to consider as sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3. Okay, I hope it is clear. So then the formula is sigma 1 sigma 2 square. I prefer to write it like this, that sigma equals to root over, that is root over divided by n1 plus n2. If there is n3, we have to add n3. There is n4, we have to just add it bit by bit. Okay, then there is n1 sigma 1 square plus n1 d1 square. Okay, done. Then n2 d2 square, then n2 sigma square. So there is like sigma and d1, so we have to mention both of them. Okay, sigma and d1. I hope it is clear. I hope it is. Okay, so the next terminology or next question you get, that is what is d1, what is d2. Okay, because we know what is n1, number of things are considered as n1, n2, n3. Sigma, I mean d1 I mean sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3 is given. Okay, so SD of individual groups are given already. So sigma 1, we have sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3. What we have to ensure that we have to find out what is D1, D2 and D3. So here comes the solution. I have write the formula for 3, that is n1 d1 square into d2 square. You can write like this also, that doesn't matter because there is plus, so order doesn't matter, but write first from n1 into, that will be easy for your own calculation. So then in the bottom side there is n1 into plus n3, and all everything is wrapped up into a root. So then here comes the interesting part, that is what is d1, d2 and d3. If you understand this, the question is solved, because we have then we just have to like put the things and the calculation is done. So what is d1? So d1 is d1 is x1 bar minus x. Okay, so what is x1 bar? X bar 1 is given because average is given. So what is x bar 1? I am considering x1 just to ease of the calculation. Okay, ease of the naming. You can write it like x of 1. I mean x niche to small 1. I mean like this, x1. I mean xa. Okay, xa bar. So yes. So d1 equals to x1 bar minus x. So a x is arithmetic mean of combined group. So formula